I'm your host, Whitney with The Buzz. The 2012 Victoria's Secret fashion show dominated primetime Tuesday night. We had the privilege of watching the show with three of the gorgeous angels themselves, Alessandra Ambrosio, Miranda Kerr, and Lily Aldridge. Before the main event, we got to chat with the ladies about their families, their fitness routines, and their love lives. Yeah, even Orlando. Sure, your two main men are very proud. Are they here tonight or are they at home watching?
No, Orlando's in New Zealand filming The Hobbit and my son's at home asleep.
Now, does he get jealous that all these men are drooling over you on TV tonight?
No, he's grateful and I'm grateful, like we're both grateful that we have each other.
And you're a newlywed. How do you keep the relationship hot?
With my Victoria's Secret lingerie.
Does he like lingerie or does he like you in more casual PJs?
I'm not gonna say, but he's a fan of Victoria's Secret.
What are your tips for women on keeping confident?
To keep confident, I guess, great fragrance. It starts with a fragrance, you know. That's the first thing I do is like to put a fragrance to get inspired, to get ready and go out. And after that, a piece of like a nice lingerie. You know, everything comes from inside to the outside.
So how do they stay in supermodel shape? Now, you look gorgeous, and you just had a baby 10 months ago. What was your routine to get back in angel shape?
Well, I've been practicing yoga for the longest time, like over probably 10 years, but I practice Pilates now since the baby, and I think that's been quite key. I'm not in cardio, put it that way.
No cardio. You know, who is?
Who is?
How do you stay in such great shape? What's your favorite exercise?
Well, my favorite exercise is surfing. So when I go back to Brazil now for New Year's, I'll be surfing.
Reality stars are hogging the headlines this week. First off in the news of the obnoxious, Kristen Cavallari and Jay Cutler are engaged again. After being spotted together several times since their split in July, the former Dancing with the Stars darling and her football beau are back on track to the altar. Cavallari was spotted wearing her engagement ring again on Tuesday and confirmed the news on her Twitter Wednesday. This time it's official, Jay and I are engaged again. We hope these two try a little harder this time and we don't end up with another Kardashian disaster, if you know what I mean. Speaking of the Kardashians, the sisters have weaseled their way into the headlines as well, as Kourtney announced she and baby daddy Scott Disick are expecting again. Splayed across the cover of Us Weekly, the oldest Kardashian reveals she is 9 weeks into her pregnancy. She told the tabloid that although the couple wasn't actively trying for another baby, this one wasn't as big of a surprise as their 2-year-old Mason. In an effort to help you avoid relationship mistakes this season, we checked in with love guru Patty Stanger to get you some helpful holiday love advice. Though the millionaire matchmaker is single herself, she wasn't short on tips for all the couples out there. Something else that women tend to jump the gun on is introducing a boyfriend to family.
Yes. Do not introduce him to family unless he introduced you to his family first. And if he's hinting, like, okay, well, you're going to take me home for Christmas, that's okay. But if he has never brought up the subject matter, he's not discussing it, maybe something went wrong in his last relationship with his girlfriend, don't go there.
Now, if you are bringing him home, perhaps he already introduced you to his family and you've got a tough family, how can you make it easier for him?
One of the most important things is that I think when somebody interrogates somebody, they feel uncomfortable. So talk to your dad and make sure that he doesn't interrogate and your mom's not already planning the wedding.
Make it as seamless as possible.
Okay.
Hopefully Patty's tips keep your love life hot this season. That's all we have for you today. Thanks for watching and be sure to tune in next Friday for Hollywood's latest buzz.